Hi, Twain families. My name is Alyssa Schlensky, and I am the principal at Twain School, and I am so excited to be here with all of you guys. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who came last night to curriculum night, and for those of you who picked up all your materials during our supply pickup. I hope you're all able to get all of your stuff, and we look forward to supporting your students and their learning at home. I just wanted to run through a few things and talk about many of our different programs and things that are happening here at Twain. I know it's a little bit confusing, but I wanted to go through that. We have in-person learning, which is where our students are with Twain teachers and will be hopeful to return to Twain in October. We also have many of our students who are in the Distance Learning Academy. Those students are homeschooled Twain students who may be being taught by a teacher that is not at Twain, and those are people who are part of our DLA program. Those students will get to participate in many of our different Twain events, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. But there are many students who have agreed to be in part of our Distance Learning Academy through November. We also have students who are in our specialized learning programs, and so some of those students will be returning to in-school for parts of our day starting on Monday. So we have lots of different things going on here at Twain this year. A really important thing that I did want to talk to each of you about is our attendance. And so this is the new way that school is going to work this year. And unfortunately, we can't all be together in person, but we get to do it virtually. And so our teachers will be taking attendance every day at 9 a.m. and then again in the afternoon after lunch at 1 p.m. Students are expected to participate daily and log into their classroom Google Meets. They can access these Google Meets through their Google Classroom link, and then there will be separate codes for specials. So you should have received those in the student's Google Classroom with a link to get into their specials classroom for art, PE, library, and music. A really big and important piece that we have is technology. If you need any technology help, please start with the teacher and at home, and you can do some troubleshooting. If none of those things work, then you can email cbhelp@ccsd21.org. This will help you to run through the troubleshooting process with the technology department, and then they will provide you with information about what the next steps are in getting your technology fixed. It is really important that everyone has working technology to make this run smoothly. If you are having trouble with internet, please do let us know. Everyone in the world is trying to log on right now to the technology and to the internet, and so yes, sometimes everybody freezes a little bit, and so we definitely need to have a little patience and hope that it'll come back. A really cool and exciting new program that we have here at school is called GoGuardian, and that is where teachers are going to be monitoring the student activity on the computers. It is really important that students are focused and are doing what they are supposed to do during their classwork. So teachers will be able to see that now and are explaining to their students that they can watch what the kids are doing on their computers to help us. And they can also provide that assistance. If a student needs help to log on to a particular website, they will be able to help and assist in that way. Another big part that is coming up starting next week is our MAP testing. The MAP test is an adaptive test that all the students will take virtually in both math and reading, starting on September 1st through September 9th. Each student will take a math assessment and a reading assessment, so they will have their testing days, which the teachers will communicate with them throughout the next week of when their class will be testing. It is really important that the students are doing their own work and that they are trying their best, because this test will help us understand as teachers how we can best support your students at home. So again, some of those pieces about how do we help our students to learn at home. We wish we could have them in our school building, but unfortunately, at this time, that's not the case. And so how can we set up that space for learning at home? And it's really important that your child has a designated space if possible. So please make sure that you have a table for them to sit at or somewhere that they can go that is a little bit quieter, that the student can put on their headphones and continue to learn. It's also really important that the adults are supporting their student, but not giving them all the answers. When we're at school and in the classroom, we want our children to be able to learn. And so it's okay if they don't know the answer right away. And we want them to have that time because they are learning and growing. And that's why they come to school each and every day, is to learn new things. And so it's really important that while we are providing support, we are also allowing that opportunity to grow and to learn. And so the teachers are here to support them, and we want to make sure that they have the opportunity to learn on their own in some cases, and we do the work independently as well. Another really important piece of our day is that breakfast and lunch will continue to be provided. You can come from 11:30 to 1:30 to Twain, and your child does not need to be present. All of our Twain students receive free lunch, and so you can just provide the student's ID and you can get your breakfast and lunch. Additionally, we will be sending out some further information that our bus routes will be running and delivering meals. And so we will send out information soon with information about where you can pick up those breakfasts and lunches. Again, the student does not need to be present, but you just need to provide that ID, and there is no fee for trained students. This year is going to be a very unique year, but we have lots of exciting things. And so I wanted to make it clear that all students who are Twain students, if they're in the the Distance Learning Academy, or they're in person, will be able to participate in many of our events. And so we will send out communications and keep you updated. You will receive all of my communications, and you will be able to get in touch with us if we have school events. We'll be able to include everyone in those. And so if you are scheduled to come to Twain as your homeschool normally, then this will be your homeschool, and we can't wait to have you as a Twain Eagle. I just also wanted to share my contact information. So if there is anything you need, you can reach out and give me a call at any time, or you can send me an email at alyssa.schlensky@ccsd21.org. So I look forward to working with all of you. And again, I thank you all for reaching out and for welcoming me. It was great to meet so many of you during our supplies pickup. And I love seeing your faces at curriculum night in different ways. But I look forward to working with all of you, and I am excited about a great year. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks.